The 4-card Evolution Challenge. I think this is better than Evolution Snowball. The reason why I like this deck is you just apply so much pressure on the first play. And if you can overwhelm them, then you can start spamming. Valkyrie's is going to counter everything. Now I'm going to be up 1 elixir. Dark Goblin does such a great job. And now I'm going to wall breaker that. Oh, yeah. Wall breakers. They tank. They connect. It's dealing 1 billion damage. Wait for that to cross. Oh, yeah. That's so good. You know, I think they're in trouble. Yeah. They can't handle wall breakers at this point. I'm just gonna spam wall breakers. They can snowball all they want, but none of that is a positive trade. They're gonna connect on the left side. They're gonna connect on the right side. This is where you spam because they can't handle it. The snowballs, the zaps, it's not enough. Oh, that's beautiful. No, they're spamming snowballs to barely defend. It's not working. Heck, I'm gonna go Evolution Barrel now. Yeah, no, I don't know how I feel about that. Evolution Dark Goblin, it's not gonna stop it completely. It's fine. They're still not gonna win. I think I could have spammed harder, to be honest. 9 more for this stupid banner. I'll do a Dark Goblin, and then we'll do a little Happy Valkyrie there. Oh, that was a high Dark Goblin. That's not good, but that's okay. It's not bad, you know? Maybe I'll do an Evolution Dark Goblin. Wall breakers on the right side. They're going to try and respond with a Valkyrie, and then I'm going to do wall breakers on the left side, and then to respond with a Dark Goblin. Oh, man. What is that high placement? Oh, yeah. I'm going to pull both Valkyries. That's so good. Dark Goblin defends all of that, too. Oh, my God. Why is this so sweaty? Why is everyone playing this sweaty deck? Their Dark Goblin dies to Evolution Breakers. So good. I'm going to Valkyrie to tank. Oh, that's kind of confusing, but yeah, we'll take it. And I'm gonna try and block Dark Goblin. No. We're gonna ignore those wall breakers. We're gonna just push. What was that? Their wall breaker deleted. What the heck? Nope. I'm gonna ignore those evolution breakers, and we're just gonna keep applying pressure. This deck is so aggressive. This challenge, it was made for me. What happens if they have cannon, though? That's going to be a little bit harder to get through unless you just Dark Goblin at the bridge like that. And if they Dark Goblin... Oh my God, they're just letting things through. Just keep applying wall breaker pressure. Cannon is 3 for 2. That's not the play. Okay, so they have cannon. I can't really play Skeleton Barrel too often. That's fine. So we'll just keep playing wall breakers. And then they're going to have like cannon or something. It's kind of working. It kind of worked. Skeleton Barrel kind of tanked for it all. Uh-oh. We're not defending that. Oh my God, I'm the greatest. That's actually kind of cute. So I think the trick is to keep using wall breakers to rob them of elixir. Speaking of robbed, my neighbors got robbed. Like their car just straight up got stolen. The police came to my house last night because I have cameras around my house and they wanted footage. I think the robbers, they just drilled a hole into the garage. They just lifted it up and they just jacked his truck. I don't think they hot wired it. I think they just took like a signal booster. Is that what people do these days? Signal boosters? Back in my day, you just hot wire things. Easy and simple. But turns out my $30 Wise cameras are kind of trash. And because they're trash, they're like 1080p, but they're really like 420p. And it's my fault for thinking they're security cameras for $30. So they didn't catch the license plate of them. So that got me down a deep wormhole looking for 4K cameras. I started looking at Power Over Ethan. I don't even know if anyone's going to understand any of this. But then Amazon just announced the same day that my neighbors got robbed. Maybe it was Destiny, but down a deep wormhole of like 4K cameras, they just announced the Ring 4K Retina. It's not sponsored, by the way, but I did buy a lot of them or pre-ordered a lot of them. It sounds like it's a total sponsor. And then I went down a deep wormhole of trying to get power over Ethernet. Then I couldn't get any switches or routers that are good for -40 for outside in my garage. And then that sent me down Arrow and Netgear for the new Wi-Fi 7 mesh network so I could have power over Ethernet. And then I thought about trenching the Ethernet into my garage so I could have power over Ethernet cameras. And here we are playing Clash Royale after researching cameras for like the last 20 hours and internet gear. Speaking of stolen cars, y'all remember the movies where it was like, you wouldn't steal a car, so why would you download a movie? Well, the router that I have is like $2 grand, or at least the one now I'm looking at is $2 grand. And then the freaking wall mounts, you want to mount Wi-Fi 7 routers like in the middle of the room where it doesn't really obstruct anything. So I got wall mounts for it, naturally. I have like a 4-story house. And with the wall mounts, I need 4 of them because I'm going to have 4 routers or 3 satellites in one router for my whole mesh network. And with the router, the mounts are $55 a piece, so I just ended up 3D printing 4 of them. Is that stealing? It feels like stealing. It feels kind of wrong, not gonna lie. Also, what the heck are they doing? You know what? I feel like we're kind of losing. Like, what is this garbage? They have Snowball, Firecracker, Ice Spirit. That's a joke. That is such a joke. I feel like that left side is a write-off, so let's just keep going in. Oh, they got scammed! When you see people at Snowball, what you want to do is Skeleton Barrel. Because they're going to snowball the Skeleton Barrel for a negative trade every single time. Oh, that is beautiful. I didn't Skeleton Barrel enough. I wasn't locked in. But, man, this is how you farm crowns. We're eating in this banner event thing. Forget this stupid challenge. Furnace is potentially really good, but Valkyrie kind of counters it 1-for-1. Oh, yeah. That's nice. My Dark Goblin did more damage than their stuff. So. Oh my god, what are they doing? Mega Knight on wall breakers? That's crazy. Not as crazy as my Valkyrie placement, 1 tile too low. So if they keep using Snowball, I'm just gonna use... See? They use Snowball for the Skeleton Barrel. This is how you win. Positive trades all day, every day. Okay, Valkyrie's gonna tank for that. So I'm gonna do Skeleton Barrel in the pocket. Wall breakers in the pocket. Oh my god. Snowball. I don't think so, pal. I don't think so. I need another Valkyrie though, so let's do that. That was kind of confusing, but it's okay. So we're out of tempo now. We need to be on the offensive. Let's do some wall breaker magic. Tank with that, and we've won. Once you're out of tempo and they just throwing wall breakers and skeleton barrels at you, you got to get back in tempo. Easiest challenge ever. I'm going to keep pressuring with wall breakers for now. And Valkyrie there. Maybe another Valkyrie to counter push. Oh, that's nice. How did they get up here with Knight Dark Goblin? There's no way Knight is... Oh, they have the gold pass. This must be like their 10th continue. Like, I'm getting through with wall breakers. This is so different from the caliber of opponents from last time. Like, 2 Dark Goblins? How's that a win condition? I'm gonna go in a Valkyrie there. Valkyrie to tank for the Dark Goblin. And then we're just gonna apply pressure with wall breakers on that right side because they have no elixir now. Take that out. Now we have wall breakers in the pocket, and there's nothing they can do about that. Oh. Wizard, Skeleton Barrel, everything. We're ignoring that. I'm just gonna go in skeletons. Evolution skeleton barrel. Take out both towers. 10 seconds. Let's try and 3-crown them. Oh my god. That's 9 wins. Evolution's dragon that we already have unlocked converts into 2 evolution cards, which is 3,000 elite wild cards that we already have. I'm gonna do a wall breaker into king activation. Beauty. They're kind of defending well. I hate this. Oh god. Oh, their cannon missed. All right, we take advantage of that. I hate that lumberjack. They keep getting me with my hands down. I need Dark Goblin to take all those stupid cannons. Not like this. Woo! Yes, that's right. Not like this. That firecracker needs to stop. Like now. That kind of defended the lumberjack ghost. I'm just going to keep going with skeleton barrel. We have no choice. We got to keep pressuring. The best defense is the... Oh, God. Nope, nope. I have no elixir for that. We're done. Damn! I want to keep that alive. So let's do that. And it's tanking. What a beast. They don't... This is so easy without cannon. Like, holy crap. We just took out both... This is too free. This is taking candy from a baby. The deck I'm using has like a 70% win rate, and everyone's going to be using that. Cannon Firecracker kind of soft counters this deck, at least the way this guy played. If you want to win, play Mordecai's deck.